What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be diving deep into one of the most significant events in the Bitcoin universe, the much anticipated Bitcoin halving slated for 2024. Join me today as we uncover the historical contents and potential implications of this pivotal event. To start off, Bitcoin was created in 2009. It operates on a deflationary model with the predetermined supply limit of 21 million coins. So, talk about a little bit of the deflation is when consumer and asset prices decreases over time and purchasing power increases. So, therefore, essentially, you can buy more goods or services tomorrow with the same amount of money you have today. This is the mirror image of inflation, which is the gradual increase in prices across the economy. As you can see, many economies around this world or many different countries, they have a lot of inflation problems at this moment. So it's been really affecting all the buying power of how much you could purchase than what you purchased many years before. So this during a halving, it's pretty much every 4 years or after every 210,000 blocks, Bitcoin will experience a halving event. As you can see right here on CoinMarketCap, the next halving for 2024 should be in April of this year. So it'll be less, or at least you can say over 100 days left. And once we see the Bitcoin halving, many years, many times when history repeats itself, the supply is always decreases and demand always increases. So pretty much during a halving, the block rewards for miners is halved, reducing the rate of which new bitcoins are created. This ensures a controlled and predictable insurance of new coins, curbing inflationary pressures. So in previous halvings, like I'll go ahead and talk about a little bit of as you can see in the chart right here, the previous halvings that happened, that was in 2000, the first halving, the second halving, the third halving. As you can see, these three past halvings happen when the BTC price is relatively low. So if this trend were to continue, we see a current crypto bear market extend into the first half of 2024, which we pretty much would anticipate, and we would expect the trend to start reversing the second half of 2024. That's why, therefore, the Bitcoin halving could play an important role in the recovery of the crypto market. So when you look at all the rainbow charts, you can see that Bitcoin's halving, every time that before the Bitcoin halving has occurred, the Bitcoin price was relatively low. So as you can see right here, for each halving that we had, it was always that issue that after the halving or 1 year before the halving or 1 year after the halving is pretty much the part where you see the bear market conclude into the bull market. So in 2024, the Bitcoin halving is expected to occur, making this third halving event since Bitcoin's inception. This event will reduce the block reward from 6.25 Bitcoins to 3.12 Bitcoins per block. So the anticipation surrounding the 2024 halving revolves around its potential impact on Bitcoin scarcity, price dynamics, and market sentiment. So as you can see, many years before, as you see the halving dates history, every halving, you see that the reward blocks always get reduced. So we were in the first halving, it was from 50 Bitcoin to 25 Bitcoin, and the price of that was at $12.30. And for the second halving, it's pretty much 25 Bitcoin that was reduced to half again. And you can see the price that at that time increased gradually to $680. And then when you see now the third halving, which was the last halving we had before this bear market, this halving was pretty much from 12.5 Bitcoin to 6.25, which was at 8,590. And the fourth halving, we're anticipating many experts in analysis speculate that the 2024 halving might trigger a supply shock, leading to increased scarcity, thus combining with growing institutional interest in adoption, which we're supposed to expect probably a spot Bitcoin ETF. On the cryptocurrency market, as we approach the 2024 halving, let's explore some potential scenarios and market predictions. So when we're looking back at historical data, previous halving events in 2012 and 2016, which I was discussing before, witnessed significant uptrends in Bitcoin's price The reduction in black rewards, coupled with increased demand, has historically driven Bitcoin's values to new highs. The last Bitcoin highs, I believe, was around 68 to $70,000 for each Bitcoin, which is an enormous amount due to the Bitcoin halving from 2020. So that actually brought us in a really crazy bull market where Bitcoin became $1 trillion asset class. That actually was very, very great. So one scenario we could consider is that the analysis is a repetition of the historical trend. So a bull run categorized by a surge in Bitcoin's price, followed by a 2024 halving. The reduced supply coupled with sustained or increased demand could potentially drive the price uptrend. So if we go a little bit right here in regards to like how does the halving affect the Bitcoin investors? So pretty much unlike miners who fear Bitcoin halvings and pray for a quick price recovery in order to remain profitable, because of course they use their own machines to bit mine coin, and pretty much they use that to make sure they can have revenue so they can continue mining Bitcoin. But on the other side, investors look at every halving event with expectations of major profits. So, of course, Bitcoin halvings reduce the creation of new Bitcoins by half. And with that, it's pretty much, you can also consider the impact of Bitcoin prices on the global macroeconomics conditions, the institutional investor sentiment, the technical developments, and the overall crypto markets sentiment. So if you talk about institutional investors, a lot of new institutional investors are trying to be in the crypto space, especially if you go for Van Eyck or if you go for BlackRock. They're really great, high you can say companies that have very high valuations in the trillions that can actually help benefit the adoption for Bitcoin and many other altcoins like Ethereum or Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash. So pretty much they launch when they once they get the SEC's approval, it will drive higher institutional interest in the investing in Bitcoin, and which I was stating before, supporting the Bitcoin's price and vice versa. The institutional part, would you consider also the overall crypto market sentiment, which could be influenced by various factors, including technology advancements such as AI and changes in the global economy landscape, so it can also impact Bitcoin's price. However, with that, we do consider also the contrasting viewpoints that exist, suggesting that the market expectations might already been factored into Bitcoin's price before the halving event. So therefore, some analysis argue that the impact of the halving events might become less pronounced as Bitcoin matures throughout the years and becomes more mainstream. So, like I was saying, the external factors such as regulatory developments, macroeconomic conditions, and technology, logical advancements in investment sentiment can also play a pivotal role in shaping Bitcoin's trajectory. So, as you can see, every time Bitcoin halvings always try to increase in a logarithm scale, you see it goes by blocks or bars. So every bar is pretty much it shows you how long the bull market runs for, how long the bear market is continues, and then we go back to the next halving and we consider how long until the next halving happens, and then we see the uptrend in pricing when the bull market starts to come back again. So based on the previous market cycles, we can ensure that Bitcoin is currently in a pre-halving accumulation phase with its price trading sideways for just under a year. We can witness increased market uncertainty and lots of conflicting news surrounding the space. Of course, if there's anything in the mainstream media, if the spot ETF is not approved, the SEC is still dragging their feet in regards to when are they going to actually finally approve it, or do they need the clarity that they would have always been asking about from Congress. That's something that'll be coming within hopefully the next few months, that we actually have some more clarity in the crypto space of what we could expect. So while the historical trends provide insights, the cryptocurrency market is notoriously volatile and subject to rapid changes. Predicting exact price movements or outcomes from post-halving remains challenging. We can't just determine what price. There's many speculation that this Bitcoin halving is going to make Bitcoin go to 250. Some others are saying it's going to be 500,000. We don't know exactly what is going to, how many people are going to invest, how scarcity is Bitcoin going to be. So those factors we have to also consider when we approach this 2024 halving. It's also essential to watch the markets with caution. While historical data and trends can offer valuable insights, do not guarantee future outcomes. So as you can see, staying informed, conducting through research, and monitoring market developments can help investors navigate the post-halving landscape. So remember that the cryptocurrency market is highly dynamic and past performance is not incentive for future results. So as we wrap up this exploration to Bitcoin's halving for 2024, stay tuned for the further insights, analysis, and updates on cryptocurrency events. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, add any comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.